Friends, I'm taking some heat over my stance on Jacob Blake. I guarantee you CNN wants to bury this episode where Don Lemon actually interviewed Jacob Blake's mom, and she had nothing nice to say about the mayhem and the destruction that's been taking place in his name.
The destruction that has been taking place in cities across the country and in Kenosha. I heard you speak about that. And my question is, you said that you don't want that in Jacob's name, and neither would he. Tell me more about that, please.
Absolutely not. My family and I are very hurt and, quite frankly, disgusted. And as his mother, please don't burn up property and cause havoc and tear your own homes down in my son's name. You shouldn't do it. People shouldn't do it anyway. But to use my child or any other mother or father's child, our tragedy, to react in that manner is just not acceptable. And it's not helping Jacob. It's not helping Jacob or any other of the men or women who has suffered in these areas.
Now, you think that would be enough for Don Lemon to actually say, you know what, you're right. We shouldn't have people out in the streets causing mayhem and destruction. We shouldn't have people out there destroying other people's businesses and livelihoods. But oh no, old Don Lemon or Lemon or however you want to pronounce his last name, old Don still wants to try to throw the president under the bus. But I guarantee you, he was not ready for this.
Do you have anything to say, Ms. Jackson, to the politicians who are out there, or anything you want to say? To the presidents or the candidates, or to Trump or Biden or anything like that?
For our President Trump, first I want to say a family member, and I don't know if it was heard or not, said something that was not kind. She is hurting, and I do apologize for that. Our outburst that does not reflect our behavior.
Something else the mainstream media does not want you to know is that the President of the United States reached out to the mother, this woman, of Jacob Blake to try to offer his condolences. Well, somebody else answered the phone, and they didn't like the fact that it was President Donald Trump. Well, she heard about that, and the president had some reaction to that, but she offered her own reasoning behind it and even offered an apology. You won't hear that on the liberal mainstream media.
And then also for President Trump, I'm sorry I missed your call, because had I not missed your call, maybe the comments that you made would have been different. And I'm not mad at you at all. I have most respect for you as the leader of our country.
Wow. You know, Don Lemon and CNN's head must have been exploding right there. But isn't that exactly the attitude we should all have? We should all have respect for the office of the President of the United States.
Never in my life dreamed that I would actually be able to say this other than on my couch.
Then she went so far as to, I believe, call out the mainstream media and every liberal and Democrat politician that continues to push and shovel lies to all of us, the American people.
You guys are the leaders of our country, and I personally have respect for authority. I would like to see our politicians set a better example for the citizens when it comes to the things that is said. I would like to stick to the facts and see them stop having these pillow fights. And and just stick to the facts. And then once they start doing that, I think we can start concentrating on what we need to do to fix our country, because this country is in grave danger.
Yeah.
There's too much hate.
She honors law enforcement, as so many on the Democrat side refuse to do. They want to defund police. And no, that doesn't mean just add more money to different programs here and there. No, listen very carefully to the progressive left of the Democrat Party. They want to defund the police, period. Thank God this woman has a lot of sense and wisdom, and it sounds like prayer on her side. David J. Harris Jr. here. If you like the messages that I bring, check out my store. You can support me there at davidharrisjr.store.